Joining me now is someone who does actually represent parts of the Bronx, Democratic Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. It's good to see you, Congresswoman. I should note the rally is technically in Richie Torres' district, just to be clear on the district lines. What do you think about a big Donald Trump rally in the Bronx?
I mean, I think, as you mentioned earlier, this guy is stuck in court. And let's be very clear about the fact that he is stuck in court because over hush money payments for in order to quiet the story about him having sex with Stormy Daniels in the lead up to the in the lead up to the election. And I think that because he is stuck on so many charges around fraud and these payments, he is stuck in a pretty tight radius of where he can go. New York City's blue, Brooklyn is blue, Queens is blue, the Bronx is blue, and he's got nowhere to go. And so he's decided to come to the South Bronx. He's broke. He needs to pay these legal funds and, bussing people in order to get those donations so that he can funnel them to his legal fees is kind of his business right now. I will say Crotona Park is quite nice. I think it once had a reputation for being pretty ragged, but it's quite nice. And I'm hoping that the many people coming down from Westchester get a moment to appreciate the beauty and splendor of our borough of the Bronx, which is indeed a beautiful place. Well, I can tell you that the Green New Deal investments that we have secured through community project funds have absolutely beautified everywhere from Pelham Bay Park, Crotona Park, and Throgs Neck as well. Spoken like an incumbent running for re-election. Let me ask you this, Congresswoman. We just had this news about Samuel Alito. And I think all of us are there's a little bit of sort of banging your head against the wall, like, okay, what now? And a feeling like the affirmative decision to fly these flags feels like some form of taunting. I mean, he could just not do it. You could just sit in your house and write Dobbs. Like, you don't have to fly any flags. You got a lot of power. What do you see as your role as a Democratic member of Congress in a Democratic House majority with respect to this court, specifically Alito and more broadly? Well, I mean, I don't even think that we have to wait until we have a Democratic House majority because we have a Democratic Senate majority. And this is an alarm that I've been sounding for quite some time now. I think that what we are seeing here is an extraordinary breach of not just the trust and the stature of the Supreme Court, but we are seeing a fundamental challenge to our democracy. Samuel Alito has identified himself with the same people who raided the Capitol on January 6th and is now going to be presiding over court cases that have deep implications over the participants of that rally. And while this is the threat to our democracy, Democrats have a responsibility for defending our democracy. And in the Senate, we have gavels. There should be subpoenas going out. There should be active investigations that are happening. And I believe that when House Democrats take the majority, we are preparing and ensuring to support the broader effort to stand up our democracy. But I also believe that when Democrats have power, we have to use it. We cannot be in perpetual campaign mode. We need to be in governance mode. We need to be in accountability mode with every lever that we have. Because we cannot take a Senate majority for granted, a House majority for granted, or a White House for granted. Every single minute matters, and we have to use our power when we have it.